Howdy folks, James at Rexem, rexem.com.au. Rexem is what we do, and welcome to another video. It's long overdue. We have 4 new products to cover, so I want to capture your attention straight away. We've got 2 new projectiles, we have a new paste wax, and we have a new abrasive bore cleaner coming out this week. We're just waiting on the SDS. So, we got video, we got bore scope, we got thermal, we've got autopsy photos and everything, and 6.5 guys, there's something in here for you after a really awesome battery of testing. So let's get straight into it. This should be a good video, should be a lot of fun, a lot of jokes, should be really fun. All right, go. Cool. So the first product I'm really excited about, it is the 6.5 G-Nade 115 grain boat tail hollow point. It is 115 grains of hog smashing, fist-sized penetrating, deep penetrating wounds with innie bits coming outy bits and DRT and good groups and just ridiculous levels of carnage on the feral invasive pest species. It is the terror of the hog, the 115 grain G-Nade, and we have some videos here to show you all about it, and we'll do an autopsy report. So if you're a bit squeamish, look away now, and I'll give you a quick backstory. So the backstory, just quickly, is we sent a bunch of these out in a flat base to test different lead alloy compositions and copper alloy compositions for the jackets and different control groups, and we got the data back on a couple of them like within a few days. And yeah, we think we knew straight away which one we'd like to use. A lot of people have combos of them, but we think we nailed it pretty much right off the bat, and then it was just a case of turning it into a boat tail. So let's have a look at the video here. This should be super cool. I'm going to get out of the way of the camera here, and off we go. Love it when it's just DRT. It's humane, it's fast, it's effective. Boom, another one. And then we have this one. And this is cool because you can actually see the bullet impact in the dirt behind it. So we got a good pass through. So as you can see, let me just get this out the way a little bit. Alright, so guys, this is the autopsies, so just be aware if you're squeamish, look away, but it's important because I don't like chasing blood trails. If I shoot an animal, I want to just lights out, okay? So terminal performance is important to me. I want to do as much physical damage as possible, as instantaneously as possible. In this particular picture, we have a pig that was shot behind the right rump, heading forward up towards the shoulder. It has penetrated right through the animal, and on its way through has obviously caused massive disruption to the blood vessels. It has bled out like almost instantly. The hydrostatic shock was massive. The animal did not go anywhere, and as you can see, the internal hemorrhaging is insane. So that is a really, really good sign that these bullets not only penetrating incredibly deeply, they're also violently expanding on their way through, and it is just a cracking job all around. So I haven't put these photos in any order, by the way. So this is the exit wound from a Grendel on the opposite shoulder. So that is literally, like, you look at the size of that knife compared to the exit wound, especially from Grendel velocities. I mean, that is just fantastic. This is the G-Nade living up to its word. The entry wound channel is exposed. This is entry wound again from the Grendel. Grendel bore number 1. So he did put all these in order for me, but I'm just going through it quickly for the sake of the video. And this one, this is a 6.5 Creedmoor that hit a pig, and it has just DRT'd it, but on the exit wound is literally a fist-sized chunk of the shoulder that has been ejected out the other side. Look, I laugh because it's good. It's what we want to see. We want to see massive amounts of energy transfer, and that's perfect for feral animal hunting. That is a great result. So super happy. Let me bring myself back in. Bring myself back in here. All right. So Super happy with the 115 grain G-Nade. It is a brilliant little pill. It will do a cracking job, and we are making them from our 6mm jackets as well at the moment, but they will get their very own custom design jacket pretty soon. So next product, again, bullets, yay, it's what we do, right? The 243 80 grain hollow point boat tail. So this is a do-it-all now, well-established, very accurate little 80 grain projectile. I'm not going to sit here and bash your ear about it. It is just a simple and elegant solution to a feral animal problem. We have tested them just to no end now on pigs, dogs, cats, foxes, etc., and they just perform. Okay, they will drive deep enough in a big pig, and they will give you the explosive expansion you need early on. Again, they are being made at the moment from a 223 or 224 cal projectile, expanded up, but it will eventually get its own jacket in an 85 in a couple of months or something, depending on how we're rolling. But for now, if you just want a good quality Australian made, Australian, like basically developed to work really well in a 243, that will do the job on almost anything you pointed at, including deer, this is a great little projectile. Cool, so next product. Okay, this is where stuff gets exciting, right? Our new paste wax. So this is a blend of different lubricants and waxes to create this cool little product. It's actually one that I use personally, and it won't leak or run or drip or anything when it sits on the bench, but when you rub it with your fingers, it will activate and wet itself, and then you can, not literally wee itself, it will literally become less viscous and you can do your old school case lubricating, because I know a lot of people like that, and this was actually a request. Okay, I had a couple of customers request this because they don't like using sprays and liquids and stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll do a whole bunch of iterations of this, and I lined them all up and used different bits, and I'm like, well, I like this one the best, but I just had to make it less runny and activate with your body heat. So this is it. We've run this through a bunch of cases now, and it's great. It is just use it exactly the same as you would any other of your dye waxes, and you will get great results. Okay, and I would like some feedback too from a consistency standpoint. If you would like it more runny or less runny, or you want some lavender smell in it or something, I don't know, you let me know. We'll do something about that. Okay, now the last product. Now this is super cool. All right, doesn't have a name yet. Interactive video is this. Now I know what you're thinking. What is it? Well, it's an abrasive bore cleaner, and I can promise you now, if you use this and get it on your hands will go blue. Don't worry, it won't hurt you, but your hands will go blue, and everyone's going to know you've been rubbing your barrel. But why did I develop this? Okay, so this is pretty straightforward. My 6 GT target barrel, and there is an important backstory here because it involves Gary, and I was shooting 50 round strings, water cooling in between those 50 round strings, right? Dumping water down it, patching it out with some isopropyl, drying it out and shooting again. 800 rounds of abuse, and no matter how much I cleaned it, it just was filthy. Okay, the copper wasn't coming out anymore, and I was like, all right, look, I need to do something about this. Gary suggested I get some ISO and an ISO brush, but I was like, no, I need to do this right now because I can't help myself. And I've only got nylon brushes, so I went to my chemical locker and I did a bit of research and pulled out all my polishing compounds that I use on the lathe for the tools and dies, and I put this together. And what you're about to see is the before and after. Okay, and the after is 10 strokes, literally 10 strokes with a nylon brush, and then I'll show you how it's shot. So let's do that. Okay, so look, I'm really impressed with that. All right, I think that's a great result. It's basically a brand new barrel now. It's totally refreshed. But how did it shoot? Okay, that's the big question, right? So I got my little targets here, and I went straight out to the range with my 243 80 grainers because I wanted to do a bit of a load development on that because this is my hunting barrel as well. And the very first group, no word of a lie, including cold bore, 0.37. And it wasn't shooting like that after all that abuse, I can tell you now. I came in 3 thou for different seating depth, shot a 0.4, and I reckon that this one here, that was me pulling it. I think that's probably its happiest node, but there's a 6 thou node there. I'm super happy with that. But again, we want to keep testing the barrel, see if things are doing what they're supposed to be doing. I came in 3 thou again and shot a 0.6. Okay, following a pattern here. Came in 3 thou again, shot a 0.88, and then I decided I'm going to jump the 6 thou. And when I jumped the 6 thou, I came back into my node and I cut the top of this up because I was being silly with the scissors, and I shot a 0.41. But I did write 0.40, but actually, in the truth of it, it was 0.41, and again, I think I just not the best shot in the world. But the barrel is back to ship shape, so then I decided I'd go out and ruin all of my hard work, and I shot another 50 round group. Alright guys, so that's it. It's just a simple, elegant solution to a complex barrel cleaning problem, and I'll probably only use it 2 or 3 times in an entire barrel's life, and it doesn't take much. This should last you years, but it's just a couple of bucks to put it in your arsenal, just in case you ever have a barrel that's starting to get a little bit tired and you think maybe a freshen up would really help it. You get a couple hundred more rounds out of it before you got to hit it again. So, and you know, it's here on the shelf. So guys, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. We're really excited about the 115 grain G-Nade. The 243s are going really well. I know we sent out some that had a little radius recently, but we have got the tooling now to make them the same consistent boat tail hollow point from here on out. So very happy. Hope you are too. I hope you are excited as I am about the G-Nade. What a gorgeous little critter she is. Yeah, get into it. Go blast some pigs. Enjoy.